Hello, everyone. This is Shanda with Behappytc, and we are so happy to have today Julianne Zamora from Move In Ready Services. And she's going to speak today about her services, her company. So, Julianne, can you give us an overview of your company and what you do?
Yes, thank you, Shonda. So my name is Julianne Zamora. I am the CEO and co-founder of Move In Ready. So what we do here at Move In Ready is we assist with setting up utilities and home services for buyers and renters at absolutely no cost. So it's a completely free service. We get paid through providers in order to place these orders. So we offer this completely complimentary. So everything that we assist with setting up would be electric, gas if the home has natural gas lines or a propane tank, water, sewer, trash, internet, TV, and home security. So it covers all of those. The way that our process works from start to finish is when a transaction coordinator or a real estate agent has somebody that's closing, they will email over the information to us. That goes directly into our CRM and is assigned to one of our designated consultants. Our designated consultant will do the research and make contact with your client within the first 24 hours. So we don't ask for a seller's disclosure. We don't ask for them to give us the information on who services those meters. We are responsible for figuring out all of that information. And so once that is collected, we will call them, review who their options are so they can pick and choose if they have a preference. We set everything up on their behalf, and then we send what's called a move-in inventory sheet. And this is all of their confirmation numbers and their start dates, any login information, along with any action required items. Let's say a deposit needs to be paid before the 15th or the 1st. We will include that information on this email. This email also has the TC and their agent included on it. So you'll notice that that's something different that you may find in our realm of competition. You guys usually aren't CC'd on it, and we believe in like full transparency across the board. So that's you as well knowing what's been set up for your client and the start dates. We've also implemented a quality assurance department. What our quality assurance department will do is call 2 days before all services go active. So they will call your client, make sure we're still on track for closing. If anything has changed, we will do the rescheduling for them so that they're not stuck calling everybody back individually. We'll reschedule and send the new updated confirmation numbers, and we just continue that process until they're into the home. So from the client perspective, it was one phone call and now everything is connected for them. When we are doing our initial phone calls from our consultant perspective, when they're introducing you guys, we do not say that we are offering this as a free service. We are explaining that we are offering this as a free service because of their agent. And so we tell them that this has been covered on their behalf, and that's why we're offering this completely complimentary. So that gives all of the credit back. The point of doing this is we want your clients to walk away saying, not only did my agent get me the perfect house, but they were able to get me everything connected. I turned the key, I walked in, and everything was done for me. So that's why we've structured it the way that we have. It makes our agents look good, and it's extremely easy for the client rather than figuring out all of the research and then having to do it all individually, which could take hours to do.
I love that. I love your service. It's amazing. And who has time when they're moving to turn on everything, right?
Yes,
And one
it
extra
takes
thing.
it does. It takes forever. Hold times can be up to 3 to 4 hours nowadays with certain providers. Not only that, but let's say internet lines aren't ran to the home yet. A lot of new builders are not responsible for doing that part. So that's something that we take care of as well when we're doing that initial research. We'll see if providers have already ran their lines into the property. If they haven't, we go ahead and initiate those service requests to be done.
Yeah, that's amazing. Are there anything else you offer, like rekey or pest control services?
We do. So we work with a pest control company. We work with rekeying services. We are working on bringing on movers and cleaners. Right now, the vetting process for those, especially with moving companies, you want to be sure of the company beforehand, not only just insurance wise, but a matter of reviews. With them working with such a delicate part of the move, it's really important to us. So those are in the line of what we plan on bringing on. Just right now, it's pest control, rekey, and insurance quotes for renters insurance or homeowners insurance.
Okay, perfect. And then I know security is important for everyone in this day and age. So how do you ensure that there is that security layer there with, username and passwords?
Yeah, so we are PCI and PII compliant through our insurance. All of our calls are done on recorded lines. So we do have a company script that we read on behalf of these providers so that we're able to place this information. Once everything is placed on their behalf, their information is completely deleted from our system. Now, the only time that this may be a hurdle for the client is if they call back and want to add additional services. We do need to recollect, reread the script, but we'd rather the security of it rather than keeping it on file. So it's completely deleted after that 24-hour mark.
Okay, perfect. And then how much time do you need in order to get all this done before, the closing date or the moving date?
We normally ask for 2-week notice. That gives us the perfect time to get in contact with providers, put in any service requests that are needed. But we do understand I have some people that call us the day of closing and they need everything on immediately. That's okay as well. We just set the expectations that we can do it. It just may be the providers that require more notice, but we put in the orders anyways. So 2 weeks is the perfect time.
That's awesome. What else can you share about your company that would help the agents get to know exactly what to do and what you do and how you can empower them to look like the hero?
Yeah, I think ultimately it comes down to being able to have that portfolio as an agent. What all are you offering? What all is allowing you to stand out from any other agent out there? And who you work with directly impacts that. And so being able to have all of these services that you can offer to your client, allowing it to be taken off of their plate goes such a long way. And so from initially getting them the way we do our introductions. And as I said, giving you guys all the credit back, not relaying that we're a free service, but it's been covered on the agent's behalf. And that's why we're offering it at no cost. Goes a long way. And then the very end of it, we do ask even for a review from your client. And that's where we name drop you as well through our social media or through our Google page so that it lets them know and everybody else who sees that review who their agent was.
That's amazing. What challenges or pain points have you come across in getting these services?
Usually water companies are the ones that give us the hardest time. There's still some water companies out there that specifically want somebody to come in office and they will not allow them to do it any other way. And so that's where we have back-to-back conversations with the staff there to see if there's any way that we can bypass that, send everything through email. If ultimately their answer is no, we do have to abide by their city rules and policies. But most of the time, they normally have online applications that we can do. So that, and then another hurdle is just even just confirming they're the provider. We may know who the providers are, but watch it be that one time you were certain that it was them and you didn't call to confirm and you sent the client that information and now that's not correct. So we may sit on hold for 3 or 4 hours or leave voicemails for these companies just to get the yes. We do service that exact address. And so that's one of the biggest other hurdles is waiting on those callbacks or sitting on hold. But ultimately it comes down to getting that connected for the client. There are reasons why you'll find in this industry, we are the only one left that helps with gas, water, sewer, trash. I'm transparent about the fact that those are non-paid services. I'm the only one left that will still assist with these. All of us in the industry get paid to help with internet, TV, and home security. Sometimes they don't need that though. And so, and if you're going to pick and choose from what you help assist with, it defeats the purpose of a utility connection company in my eyes. So sometimes, again, we do help your client that just needed gas or water, and it may have taken 5 or 6 hours, but we didn't get paid anything. And that's okay, because the purpose is that maybe in a year from now, they'll call us back or they'll tell a friend about our service.
And tell me again, you're in all 50 states?
We can do nationwide. All of our contracts go into every state. So there's not an area we can't do. Now, research may just take a little bit more time, but we can do every area.
Okay, perfect. Is there any other services or anything else you want to say as we wrap this up?
No, I think that about covers it. But overall, it makes you guys as the agents and the TCs look amazing for offering this service. It's done at no cost to them, and it saves so much time on the back end for your client. Really being able to turn that key and walk into your home is exceptional service for any customer, any client moving.
That's amazing. And just so everyone knows, we at Behappytc do offer this service during escrow. We will reach out to you as the agent to see if this is something you want us to approach your buyer about. And then we will, you say yes, we'll send the information. And then we will let Julianne and her team know that they're ready to use the services. So
Awesome.
thank you again, Julianne, for being here. We appreciate everything that you do and have a wonderful day.
Thank you so much, you guys. Have a good one.
Bye.